Act like we never left, breaking bread in the treasure chest from the last match. Switch hotels, June figuring out the quotient. I'm hoping I'ma win my next like the Mets. I'ma swing for the fences on the ropes, and they catch 22. I'm trying to finagle. I'm a Soviet-style dark soda, remove your teeth like phosphoric for running your motor mouth. June on the cycle, I'm doing some road work. My next fight is with the Islander like the best spur. On the verge of losing my mind, ho, I like murdering the church, relax my nerves. Traverse through the aisles of strange white man, like Triskelion, pestilence, spike guess. Temper spikes like potato jacks on non-stick pan. Yellow gloves on hand, I hit the sandbag. Cropped implants, man, honey grams, dark red on hands from the training. 12 hours a day on my resume, much to pay. I won't get trapped by the snare. Play the drums like Harvey Mason, I'm not one for foreplay. Do I have the rhythm? Wax them off like gibbets. Batik, I got it from Indonesia. The movement was like ribbon, couldn't put me to sleep though. Weak anesthesia, more like laughing gas. I worship Trinity after every victory. After catches energy was a task. Succeeded at that, it was history, was defeated. Head dropped like a mop on the hard cement with rasp. I seek wisdom so I can bounce it back to you in the light like a prism. I fish them like Thaddeus. Hit up the next town with more gospel to give them. Unentitled, I spit it and give it. If they dismiss it, dust off the soles of my shoes. That's too bad for them. On to the next city. One filled with fine linen, a lot of publicans and sinners. This one's gonna be tricky like Bibby. I met Bob, whatever his name is.
And put a rhythm on some asses. I hear the sound system did a backflip. Word in mine, ass kick, scribe tripping acid. I stash with ashes, dust bones and asterisks. Cup dripping, drag quip, drag with the last wisp. And the little lies didn't die with the sadness. Do me a reprise and surpass this. Shoot me some surprise, some sublime mist. Like my doobie high, ruby ride, need a caption. Threw me through the sky, couldn't lie, kinda active. Judah do the rap, who supply with the rap fit. My last bit.
I get lost in it, a new victim from Hong Kong, I'm ripping like whippets. My guy doing jump kicks, they even committed. Strange system, I plunder like Mary. Moving this ferry, at times I was shooting carelessly, ended up winning. I tasted the Thai cheese, negative new experience. Drifting in and out, gritted teeth, guessing could sense the heat by feng shui of serpent senses. Then I hit the back down, back forward in sweeping range. Afterwards, state of malaise. Distant Nautica sea sprays, now I got the real thing. OG lows, black and gray, gotta stay on a tight budget, as June say. We were well paid, my debut game, 2K split a two-way. Scottie Pippen and MJ of 2-day. Failures receding, I need a toupee. That's 8, now I act as a segue for June's take.
Simply been too brain. I knew rain, I come from the blue plane. Loose chains in the back pocket like some rude angst. With the top boss, I like it like a crude name. When you act lawless, got all this like 2 chains. I drew Danes from the sad cause to the new bank. Still the belt offer on proper like who's next? Shoot text, faded like the fuse test. Cute guess, new jest. How about a ring? Kinda sitting by the crew neck. Dude strapped, still wouldn't lose with the dude that Q set. Still interviewed for the bruised past. Still shilling stew, might move to review test. My true best.
And I'm lonely, and I'm alone. And I'm alone. And I'm alone. And I'm alone.
I bet. The Brussels increase and I'm feeling the season. Nigga wanna tussle, I swear and forgive for his treat. treason against me. My hands are legally registered as steel beams. I break trees with relative ease. Sweet as honeysuckle, I can clearly see. Mass muscle throwing loogies at me, calling my lame boy a straight cheat. Instructed by his phony team. Lost my temper, had to beat me out of the TV audio. Is he smiling? Told me the same advice he told me 1,000 weeks ago. Kind of punching, you should be good to go. That's really starting to pour like Brian, old stock on the stove. Trying to stop my star shine, dodging the saliva. Trying not to collide with the skull. Still more gimmicks to find out. This is starting to get dull now. I supercharged the electrical compounds. He's down for the count. Caught the corner man on the out. A time of wedgies and swirlies. Chronically, wanting girlies, surely they won't tempt me. Me and you with the Lord Rainbow, Mika respectively. Display strike green, then I reread the Book of Kings, building my no-sin recipe.
Adios. Mr. Sandman!
All that talk before, a haughty spirit before the fall. I see now I've been called to be humbled. Perhaps reminisce on the past. I see the gap between us as I assess. We began the chant for a reason. I aged into a course of act. Cowardice replaced the face, reverse Matthews. Treason against our soul unchecked. Mostly so, I never expected the Dreamland Express. You're really starting to look like Judas Iscariot now. Riding out on yourself. Your eyes tell. Hide the newfoundland fear. The trip to Cape Spear disappears. Impending end of my career. It feels shame to drive to tears. First comp he's fought since his career. Should have prayed before this. Guess I didn't have the ears to hear. Maybe it's the only way to feel. Gotta give myself a break sometimes. I think not. Feelings like this must rot. I'm at a decent pace with the Goliath. Lot of stars in my stock. Meter hot red. I said born again. Punches clash. You guess who took Sudafed? Before this event, I was laying in my bed thinking about tomorrow. Somewhat state of sorrow. Mine is the cargo. Thoughts full ahead.